Hey everyone, Christopher Ludwig coming at you one last time from Nashville for the first Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Digital Strategies North America Conference, where we just spent a day and a half deep diving into so many interesting topics of digital transformation and the strategies underpinning them here in the industry. Today, on our second day and full day of conference, we really went through many of the foundational pillars that allow, let's say, the next step in digitalization, whether that's increasing automation, using data analytics, and scaling the use of AI across logistics and supply chain networks. We heard from Ford's Ed Stokowski about how global data and analytics, the division there, is growing and seeing even more demand, different to in the past. The business units like logistics, production, purchasing, increasingly going to data analytics experts to develop products that support their needs. So there's absolutely clear demand across the industry for that. But as Ed's colleague, Becca Adam, pointed out, what's really important in building these is understanding the layers needed across a company to grow the digitalization in a holistic way. First and foremost is knowing which problem you're trying to solve and aligning goals and targets across divisions. And Becca also emphasized the organizational aspect, for example, having dedicated product managers specialized in a business area like logistics. That doesn't necessarily need to be just in the IT team, but obviously that's how Ford is set up, and that's really effective. So you have IT experts building products dedicated to this. But of course, we see it the other way, that IT experts within supply chain management and logistics teams are doing the same. I think that was a really important point and fed into a lot of the discussion around organizational change, which we heard from Logan Lytle at Honda, how the team is going through this wider business transformation and has set up specialist units to be able to drill down into the technology, find use cases, and proofs of concept and apply them. It's not to be underestimated how important it is to match this to the culture of a company, to get people on board and engaged in how we do that. You know, we talked about the future. We look to, what will the supply chain look like in 2034? Will there be more autonomous, self-learning, automated decision-making, which we had a panel together with Gerardo de la Torre, again, from Nissan, along with Kyndryl's Rajiv Puri. And, really the opportunity that comes from generative AI and LLM, large language models, to really start to transform the way companies do things. Rajiv's point was that the technology is already there. The question is how quickly and willing people are to adapt it. But not to make it sound like we're going to be eliminating people, because people remain the most important building block of any supply chain, and that includes the digitalization. So that was a point Gerardo made very, very clear, along with others from other OEMs and suppliers, that the key decision makers and the key innovation and the key willingness will continue to come both from people and from the partners across the supply chain. That was one of the messages we excited to share across this industry, together with our partners, including Kyndryl, our premier partners, and many others who supported us along the way, including Venturis, who have partnered with us on this year's Red Sofa. Watch out for more videos coming over the coming days and weeks from our Red Sofa, and as I kept saying, more interviews and content written from our blog and our website. We're just getting started with this topic in digitalization, going deeper. We're running a survey right now that we encourage you to engage with on systems and software and automotive logistics. Those of you who filled in will definitely get the results sooner. And of course, we have our Automotive Logistics Supply Chain Digital Strategies Europe event, which is happening later this year in December. So we're excited to continue that dialogue with many others in Europe and other global positions. That's along with our other calendar of events, of course, across the year, and our content focus. And I'm really excited that we're coming back to Nashville in 2025. That's definitely a given. We're already identifying dates, June 9th and 10th, when we're looking to bring the industry back together and continue on that roadmap, and more milestones achieved by then that we've already talked about there both in logistics systems like TMS, WMS, but also looking to these transformative technologies like LLMs and Gen AI. That's it for me for now. We still have more networking going on here. We have a great reception, bringing our delegates together one more time, and I think there's going to be a lot more discussion and fun to be had both during and after this event. So thanks again for joining, spending time with us. We're happy to share more highlights with you. Thank you.